prefer that if you?
Well, a lot of times kids can't miss school, you start missing classes and all that, so we've had some conversations. We've done some of that Sunday, Monday. To be honest with you, I just listen, do what I'm supposed to do.
Far left, Rob.
Urban, like Earl Bruce once, he said, you never know what team's going to show up. Are you curious which team will show up Saturday? Do you have a good feel, or is it just, you just never really know?
I like to think we have a very good feel. I'm not sure how to answer that. I've been wrong a couple times, not very often. We're so practice oriented here. I love when I hear our players talk about JT Barrett. The reason we played well is we've been practicing the best we've had in several years. And that's, I'm not just talking about the players. I grade our coaches at practice. I evaluate our coaches at practice, and the energy level and moving around and getting guys going. So we're more, I have an indication how they're going to play and how they practice.
Is there a curiosity factor for you at all, though?
Curiosity.
Second row left, Ari.
Urban, you guys have faced a lot of very good running backs during your time here at Ohio State, a few of which are as hard as the NFL right now. I was wondering, when you look and see what Barkley's doing, how do you attack another team when their best players are running back? And is Barkley a different challenge than some of the guys like Melvin Gordon and Tevin Coleman that you might have faced because of what he does in the passing game and the return game?
No question. Yeah, he's the best all-purpose guy we've ever faced in maybe my career. He's obviously a great running back, but they do a good job using him and creating matchup issues. I think back when I had Percy Harvin, I did some of that. He wasn't quite the body could take the pounding that a running back takes, but yeah, his threat. You can, no disrespect for the great running backs. You have different ways of modeling out great running backs. It's hard, especially this guy's really hard. But the fact that they motion not create matchup nightmares, that's what makes this guy. He's one. I have to be careful to say this, but he's as good an all-purpose running back that we've seen. And that's 30 years.
Second row left, Tim.
Urban, against Indiana and opener, JT had 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Against Indiana and opener, JT had 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and similar numbers in recent games. What have you seen differently against Nebraska that he wasn't doing at the beginning of the season?
He's other than one game, and it happened to be against the best defense we faced this year. So we're all realistic about what's coming out. This happens to be number one pass defense in the league. So he's been very consistent other than that one game. And as I've said for many, many, many years, the quarterback gets too much blame and too much, success aimed at him. But it's really because we protected much better the last few weeks. The receivers are doing an excellent job. But what have you done for me lately? We're going to find out against this team.
Front row left, Doug.
Urban, this is kind of a question I answered before a little bit, but I guess this is the whole point of coaching. When you have a good team, the idea of getting your good team to play its best against a great opponent, right? I mean, you don't play every single week in 12 weeks exactly the same. Every team has some ups and downs. What is it that goes into getting your good team to play its best when it matters most?
Well, we've had templates of both. We've had templates when our team played their very best against the best opposition, and that was, we've had a few years like that, but the most obvious one was 2014. Same with, we've had maybe some, last year we probably fall in the opposite category. Against the best teams, we haven't played our best. And that's leadership, that's toughness, that's coaching, that's power unit. Those are all the things that we worked so hard from February until now working on. It's not, it's funny, it's not, what did you say to the team before the Alabama game a few years ago? I don't care, and no one remembers. It's the training that went into that. I know some people call it the process, some people call it whatever it is, but that's all true. It's I call it culture within a program. Culture is driven by leaders. If you have very strong leaders on the field and very strong leaders in the coaching rooms, you tend to have very great performances against great teams.
If you guys have the bye week, is Demetrius Knox definitely your right guard? Right, that's settled.
Yeah, as of right now, and it's a day-to-day. I'd like to think that there's other guys in this program that keep swinging and fight as hard as they possibly can for that spot. He did great in winter. this will be a hell of a challenge this week.
Front row right, Austin.
Urban, to go back to Barkley, also with some inconsistency you've had on kickoff, does that influence your thinking, or do you feel better after what maybe you saw during the bye week practices?
Well, it's certainly, anytime you face, I think the guy, our rival last year was a great kickoff returning guy, and we faced a few. The better I feel about them, the more challenging. And I do, I feel great, other than a couple of bad ones, and a lot of it's been the placement of the kick, so we adjusted that, and it's changed. So, it's a definition of insanity, keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So we're working extremely hard on that.
Throughout your career, have you found revenge to be a good motivating factor, or indifferent to that sort of thing when you lose to a team the year before?
I've seen both. We haven't decided, kind of listen and watch. Sure, I think you're talking about 18, 19, 20-year-olds. We use that quite a bit. When other times move on.
Front row middle, Bill.
You have the opposite situation of last year. Last year, you had the back-to-back road games, Wisconsin and Penn State. They're facing over now. You're coming off one. How big an advantage is that for you guys right now? How much preparation do you
Well, it's twofold. The minute you say it's a great advantage, you don't play well. So it's what we do with it, our time. I loved what we did last week. This week remains to be determined. We got to do a good job practicing the heck out of them. You have to be fresh. The other instance is when you're playing very well, you'd like to keep rolling. So actually on Thursday we played a game. It was in shells, but we played 55, 60 plays out here because I want to make sure we keep going with this game mode.
Where did you watch the Penn State Michigan game and what was your impression?
I was home and I think we're playing a very good team.
Third row left, Dan.
Mike Weber, it looked like he might have injured his hand or wrist or something in the previous game. Is he all good to go?
Yeah, he's good. We just we put a little brace on it, but he's good to go.
And you mentioned a couple weeks ago on the radio show that Miriam McCall is a guy that you were still looking for a medical lecture for. What's his status right now?
It's to be determined. We're not. He's available as is, and we're going to see. He's not full speed, so that's week to week as we keep moving forward. But he's not full speed yet.
Second row middle, Ryan.
You've been really successful over the course of your career in games after bye weeks. I'm just wondering, over the course of your career, has your approach of how you handled that bye week changed at all? And
Sure.
does it change when you're facing an opponent like this?
Sure. If you have, I remember one year, we had a really bad team, and we went out full pass for 5 straight days and practiced, and we got better. I've had very good teams where they're mature, and we backed off a little bit. So there's no template. It depends on the team.
Front row right, Tim.
Yeah, Urban, 2 things you were asked a while ago where you watched the game, how your reaction to it, but as you watched what they did defensively against Michigan, what just jumped out at you about the way they came after Michigan?
They just come after you. They're very aggressive with their, the defensive line is not a read and react. They're up the field, and they were, they menaced the team up north. They're all over the place.
Number 40 especially, is he their wild card guy? I mean, Cabrera, what just jumps out at you when you see him on video?
Great player. I see, the combination of him and that defensive line, like any very good team, that's what you notice right away is the explosiveness of the defensive line and a guy like number 40, great player.
3 main guys, Paris Campbell, Marco Jones, Jalen Holmes, where do they stand right now from are they ready to go? What's just...
They're playing.
Yeah, they're playing?
Yeah.
And far left, Matt.
You offensively like to put stress on defense, but there's so much attention paid to Barkley, but the passing game for Penn State and disorderly, how much of a challenge is that going to be for you defensively?
Yeah, he'd probably be the first one to tell you. I don't know anybody, he'd be the first one to tell you, the tight end, the receivers, and he's a product of some really good players. He threw a couple of jump balls at them. They have very good personnel. They've done a nice job developing and creating good personnel.
And for your guys, you were Austin asking about the bench. Does that even affect? This is such a big game. It's number 2 versus number 6.
Sure it is. You got the vision, you have to figure you're dealing with youngsters, and sure. Is revenge a motivator? Yeah, it is. Now, I'm not saying this will be it, but there's times where we've used it, and we look silly using it. There's other times that worked. I don't know yet. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday isn't about that. That's about execution of a game plan and focus.
And final question, fourth row right, Jared.
Urban, similar to the question Matt asked, watching them Saturday night, they really challenged linebackers, it seems, because of Jasicki as a threat. Barkley can catch the ball out of the backfield. The quarterback can run it. Can you explain a little bit of how much they stress linebackers when they try to get everybody in space and how difficult that is for a defense?
Well, a lot of those are run plays when you see, a little bit like what we've done with JT, that the run plays and then their catchphrase is RPOs, run pass options. And the quarterback has to be a very good decision maker, yet he's got to have very good players. So this will be, this is one of the top offenses in America. And what makes it so good is, first of all, you run that offense with bad players. So very good players and a very good scheme that puts defense in a lot of stress.